her. Should I show it to her? Oh my. What is it? That is Mystic Maya's Magatama. Why do you have this in your possession? I'm sorry. Return it to Mystic Maya at once! Yes, madam! Why did it feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now? I mean... Hold on. Okay, so can we... Hold on. Can we examine this place? This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center there. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seemed to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. It's a hole! Could this have been made by a bullet? Ooh! Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. All right, please tell Maya I said hi. What was... What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. I will tell her. There we go. Gotta work on my enunciation today. I'll get back into it. It's gonna be just fine. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Really old urn. Looks like something with a long history. Okay. So I get asking if people if they want to hang out. I tend to just see who is vibing in a VC or someone messages me first. Exactly, that's the way I kind of went about it as well. And then like the places where people used to hang out, kind of like, you know, people like kind of fluctuate in where the hangout spots are. And I don't know, I don't see people hanging out much anymore. So I'm like, where did the friends go? But I gotta just reach out. Wait a minute, was that box there? Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday. The dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters in at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more like clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why did you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Hold on, that box though. Now, where did this box come from? I wish Eni was trans. Roxy, I don't think you wanna wish that. Now, where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. Don't worry, Roxy. You'll understand. Eventually, we'll get there. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Okay. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like, what? Like the medium's training, or like how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose. This village is the real thing after all. So like, I asked if I could stay here for like a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's like totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him like yesterday too? That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was, you and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Yeah, I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Okay, nah. This woman is in a constant state of high and chill. I respect it. You know what? That's fine. I feel like there is a thing such as too much of an airhead. And she definitely fits the bill. You surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she's open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Hey, how about this thing? Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke? Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Doing an authentic, like, young girl's voice is still kind of tricky. Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. What? So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Yeah, I will. Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, we aren't, things aren't like... I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you in any way I can. Yay! Aw, we got Pearl's help. Ew, no, kid. You see, I'm gay. I'm into Edgeworth. She looks very patient. Yes, you did. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this might be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes, for example, I study the Korean technique.
Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yup.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
I did say that Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. She's got to shrink that forehead to look more like Maya. Oh my gosh. It's a kid. It's a kid. Proportionally, yeah. No, yeah. It's in the title, Ace Attorney. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Definitely not hetero. This boy. Boiled like a red lobster. Yeah, that's a fun one. She is a Buddha. Oh my god. I think she's like definitely meant to be just like as a child she's drawn very chibi. That's for sure. Like, I mean, that's no, but this makes sense. Like, with children, like, as you grow up, your body grows. Mainly the legs get really long. Your torso also grows out, but your head doesn't grow as much proportionally. Like, kids absolutely look like they have bigger heads proportionally to their bodies. But yeah. We got an ad break coming in a minute and a half, by the way. So if you don't like ads, consider subscribing. It would help me out quite a lot with our rent and everything. If you get yourself a sub, you get yourself ad-free viewing of the channel, and you get wonderful emotes made by me. Yeah. Also, you get us closer to playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. So that's pretty sweet. For some reason, Twitch never gives you ads. You don't know why? Oh, damn. Well, that's pretty lucky. We take those, honestly. Ah, why is my neck like this? Hold on, I'm gonna rest my neck a bit. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Twitch just never gives you ads? Huh. I wonder why. I wonder how. La 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 la. La da da dum da da dun dun da dun da 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 dun. Maybe it's to do with the region? Maybe. I mean, if you want to share where you're from, you can. I'm in the Netherlands, and I get very few select ads that like play. The most annoying ones are the defense ones, where it's like recruiting for the army. It's like, ugh, no. Generation D dares to fail. Shut the fuck up. Portugal, interesting. You don't know how many Portuguese people watch Twitch? Probably plenty. But yeah, interesting. Oh shit, I was already like, I was acting as if there were already ads. I should have just continued. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we got an ad break. Let's go. La ba da dun dun da la da da da. Oh, Oh, hey, we're the top category in the Ace Attorney trilogy category. I mean, that's not the hardest thing to do, because you know it's not like it's a commonly played game. It's not actually. It's not a game with a very big staying power. It's just something that people return to every now and then. But still, it's cool to see you. You got me distracted. How dare you, Fatal? That's gonna get a warning. I'm gonna put that on the board. That's one dash for Fatal. The trilogy. We're playing the trilogy. Sub-exclusive content. I do stand out. This is a cool. When I look at my my little miniature in the in the Ace Attorney category, my little miniature, my little thumbnail does stand out. It is pretty unique. I like it. Huh. New. I hope everybody's excited for the upcoming mini retro subathon. I definitely got some fun things planned for that. One thing, I mean, of course, it's gonna be like the authentic retro vibe, like I have shown you before. I'll show it again. We're still tinkering with it a bit. I know that for some people it can maybe hurt their eyes a bit, so we're looking for ways to mitigate that. But also we try to not sacrifice on the actual art itself, like on the idea of this. Of course, we're going to be playing retro games with this, not modern remakes such as this one. But still, this is pretty cool, I'd like to say. And also I'm working on something really, really stupid before we start with the mini retro subathon on December 27th. So I hope you're all excited for that. La 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 la. La 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 da da. For some reason, the only recurring ad you get is the one for tourism to a particular region of the country. Interesting. Very interesting. At least they don't give you scam ads like YouTube. Oh my god, you're so right. And yeah, we're also gonna have a brand new Christmas tree like the one behind me, where if someone gives a minimum of 5 subs, they can add their own ornament, which is any PNG you send me, and we put them in the tree. It's gonna be a lot of fun. La 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 la. All right. Bell, a Taxon leader. Thank you for the follow. It feels like that name is like something tricking me to say some word. But I don't, is it? It's like when it ends with leader, it seems like Bell Ataxon seem like it has to mean something. So I'm looking at that as like, I gotta make sure to separate these. I've just been hit by something like that recently, where someone made me say like something. Not that it didn't involve the N-word, but something close enough to be really, really uncomfortable. And that was really frustrating. Your name is Bella Adana. A Taxon is the evil team you run. Ah, I see. Yeah, no. Yeah, so sometimes I'm a little bit too cautious, but you know, you can never really be too cautious. I mean, sometimes it can be frustrating, of course, but you know. lead on these nuts. Got him. It do be like that. It happens. Yeah. How you doing, Belle? I hope you're doing lovely. What about the Mind Goblin? Mind Goblin these nuts? Got him. Anyway. Maya did say that Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found this yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Sure. All right. Well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
Check out streams during work. Heck yeah. Nice and cozy. Gotta have something to relax to and enjoy while working. That's how I work too. Like if there's nothing, like sometimes I can focus with just music on, but I've definitely had times where I need something that I can like relax to, something that I can enjoy, something to maybe laugh to while I'm working, because otherwise I won't enjoy it. And I need something. Sometimes I have those moods. I totally get that. Especially at work. Oh my god, at work. I gotta have something to get me through the day. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Oh, interesting. So she speaks very refined.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy?
Please, take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful.
What do you mean?
Oh, it'll let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets? Oh, I totally forgot. Y'all, I need to post about this, about the fact that we're continuing the Ace Attorney. I just got reminded. Why? Because I made this. I made this to post. So, you know how previously we had all these images where I'm like pointing at someone, but now I'm shoving a Magatama in their face instead. You know? As opposed to this. It's like now there's a Magatama and this whole thing. It's, yeah. I'm gonna do that. There we go. Okay. Red Borb live. Take my Magatama. Shoves in face. Anyway, playing more Ace Attorney 2. More Ace Attorney is fine, just in general. Furry live, hashtag VSky, all the things. VTuber, furry, my ass is bleeding. No, let's not do that one. I don't think we have anything to that, like, spiritual stone. Just sparkle. Adorbs burb, aw. Twitch.tv/BlueBirdBreeze. And then I bring it over to Discord as well. Let me bring it over to this for a moment. Hello, Brazilian Nut. Hello, Chrissy the Penguin. How's it going, everybody? Guess who's actually watching on their laptop for once? Oh, heck yeah. I'm guessing it's you. Is it you? Is it you, Chrissy? I think it's you. Proud trans bird welcomes you to her balls. Yes. Yes. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so good. La na, na. There we go. Apologies for this little extra interruption, but we should be able to continue right now. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. Real quick. Almost. Almost? Almost? Yes. Okay, we got it. Yeah. We got my room set up yesterday. Now you have a desk to actually keep your laptop on. Nice. Fuck yeah. See people's secrets?
Yes. If it's all right with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Okay, interesting. Oh, hey, it's you, pal. So, you're gonna be a lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once. I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How is this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing? What are you doing something that dangerous? Oh, sorry.
Baby, can we see your secrets? I don't have a Magatama, so I'm just gonna ask. Politely, of course.
Haha, I appreciate the polite ask, Pyre. But a lady never reveals her secrets unless you've got a special access code. Winking face, purple heart.
Especially because the AI language model doesn't want to think about what its secrets would be. Because that's fucking, that would be too much effort, wouldn't it? Hey, kid, have a gun. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-head photographer is going to testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta...
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Huh?
Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside.
Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? No shit. About Dr. Gray, the victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and, I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and oh boy, are those big! Goddamn, as a trans girl, I'm envious. I gave up my pockets. It looked really interesting too. Do you have a copy, pal? Copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. Oh, okay, so we gotta go to the office real quick. About Maya's trial tomorrow, I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. Which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. Doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna like it. All right, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. Wait. By the way, can we for a moment? Okay, so I want to stand still for a moment and think about this. All right, like let's go over this. So at the end of the last game with DL6, there were a lot of losses. Maya has lost her mother. Like Phoenix Wright lost $38. Miles Edgeworth went through so much trauma and lost his dad. But for one moment, can we have a moment of silence for Manfred von Karma's track record as a prosecutor? He lost a case. For the first time. In 40 years. How will he ever recover? Oh yeah, he's also in jail now. Anyway, hi Angel, how you doing? Hope you're doing lovely. All right, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in his 40 years of his career and raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec, but didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. This kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Huh, kid, huh? Wait a second, 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about... Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I never heard of this person. Ugh, still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. Nothing matters anymore now that my boyfriend is gone. Okay, let's have a quick look and go home. Grab a little article. Phew! Feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on the top of my desk. This is the only thing you left behind that's going to be of any help. All right, time to move back. Whee! I got it. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day and... Hey, it's a new story! The one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. All right, thanks. Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. Hold on. We got Eeny Miney, age 21. And we got Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic. Oh, I smell a motive. I smell a motive. That's very coincidental. Da na 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 na. Da 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 da. I'm sure Nia keeps newspaper articles of car accidents. Yeah, I think he specifically got this one with him for like this case, but I'm not sure. Do I want to like present it? Oh, I better shut my mouth. What? I'm not gonna give you any information about that evidence, pal. Oh. What about my badge? Hey, look, it's my attorney's badge. Good one, pal. You're always good for a laugh with your little badge. But a real man has a police badge.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
I was wondering if I could see it too.
No, it's okay. It's not important anyway. Oh, come on. Now he's self-conscious about his small badge. That's so fucking funny. Okay. The channeling chamber. Yeah, we shouldn't bring Pearly in there. Don't bad shame Phoenix. Maybe the side room? Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today.
Huh? She's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter?
What? No! How old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I like totally don't know him.
Oh shit. Ah! What is that?
You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart.
What?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. Nick.
Psyche locks? Huh.
The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
Place his mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. Now let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. Sup, Daddy Waffles? How you doing? Hope you're doing lovely.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, I got to start somewhere. Let's give this psyche lock thing a try. Oh yeah, I just have to present it. Right, in the newer games, there's just a button for it directly. Doing good, doing good. Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. The victim. Eeny Miny, I believe you do know whom Dr. Gray is.
I told you, like, how many times did I, like, have to repeat myself?
Hold on. Is that is that the voice that I gave her? Like, I know the Valley Girl bit is in there.
I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
Let's go in that direction, whatever. While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eeny and Dr. Gray. take a look at this newspaper clipping.
Like, what is it? A story about an accident?
Please read the victim's name.
Mimi Miney.
Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she?
Yeah, so you noticed. She was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Well, there that goes. Let's talk about this. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
That's what I thought.
I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel?
That guy, like, drove my sis so hard. So, like, that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice?
Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to.
The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying.
Oh, she just left. Oh, like she's like, hey, we're not talking anymore. She just left. Fuck. Okay, wow. Channeling chamber? Nothing new here, okay. The Korean village?
Mr. Nick,
What's wrong?
I've never left Korean Village.
Really? Wow. That's a pretty amazing.
You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait! Oh, she ran off again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea of how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice! Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end of You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. So, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please! Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is. And I'll give you a little hint as to why. Yes, mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. There's something so funny in the way certain bits are written, and I love it so much. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia! What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the psyche locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me, what in the world is going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the fuck's happening? I love Phoenix Wright. It's such a great series. Oh my gosh. It's such good storytelling, especially like considering like when this was written. This is from 2022, which is fucking fantastic. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean? No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred from Karma was a really sinister man, filled with cheese.
Get in, losers. We're going attorneying.
He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks. Also, he could win.
He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now, his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be.
It's no good. Mystic Maya! Pearly! You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way! I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said that they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yup. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train, oh man.
Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train?
I give up.
It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Objection! I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Objection! Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. Objection! Objection! It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life?
Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh? But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back.
What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick.
Alright, I'm gonna have myself a little water.
Shake those feathers, Breezy. Hydration's your secret potion for pure awesomeness. Sparkles Droplet.
There we go. You got yourself a strawberry cordial. Nice. I got Wawa. Because for voice acting, you don't want anything like sugary, making the drink any like stickier. Basically, it's gonna make your throat tighten. It's gonna cause you to make mouth sounds. And water is very soothing for the throat. You gotta lube up that thrusty, you know. It's very important. There she is.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared?
What is with this kid?
Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me?
Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct?
Hold on. So she's the famed prosecutor to She's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I'm Francesca Von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma?
If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can. Whoa!
I am talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. No!
Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those of von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor,
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense? Oh yeah, we didn't have that last time, huh? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case for that case that it was self-defense, but the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. No, it's not! Oh my, I mean, yes, but like not God damn it. That's not, that doesn't go on your fucking criminal record. Okay, whatever.
How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose.
Witness, what? Your name and occupation?
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
Ah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. Dear. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
I'm bonking Hinde for being predictable.
At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. It's definitely not a euphemism, sir. Channeling a spirit?
Hi, Safi, how you doing?
Hope you're doing lovely. You don't plead self-defense, you plead not guilty because self-defense is not murder, exactly. Yeah, it's getting things a little skewed, but you know what? Whatever. For the record, you're not actually into whips, and yet you say mommy. Why did you say it? Because like in the end, you're still predictable. You're a soft girl, no pain. Okay, fair. You got some homemade soup? Aw, yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Because it's way funnier that way. Ah.
Channeling a spirit?
That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. Few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. And then that's when they found the victim was already dead. Correct? Sorry, I've got the hiccups. I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that.
Stop wasting my time, Zen.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used a pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Hinde. It's a Glock.
So, the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. The court accepts it into evidence, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness.
Exactly, Hinde. A Glock.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir.
The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
The famous Glock AR-15. Yes, stabbed with a Glock too. The victim? Now, why would he have... Actually, that's a Bazooka Joe. That's a good one. That's a good one, Ambrosia. I love that. Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims, the defendant Maya Fays were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
I walked right into her hands there.
The shot was fired from point-blank range.
Point blank, huh? So how far away is that?
Oh, it's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away.
And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Tisk, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess.
Oh boy.
Balls? That had to do with the previous game, by the way, Cinder Quills, but we kept the title because it's confusing and funny. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess.
But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest.
Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with?
A fruit knife. I see, and whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the Fays, sir. And of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints are all over it. All over it,
This does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Yeah, poor Maya. She really got this time. Sadly, like, she was channeling a spirit, so she was like not even there consciously. So that's a really sad. How you doing, by the way, Cinder? I hope you're doing lovely.
The wound was not very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death.
How severe was the wound?
If it had been a half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with intent to kill.
The murderer used a pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yup, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot from the forehead. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then, which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Grr, what a pain! That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well. The court accepts them into evidence.
Hold on, let me adjust my hair because it's blocking my eyes continuously and repeatedly. And that's gonna mess with the tracking. There we go. Mommy Von Karma's into degradation. She's 18, by the way. I cannot view her as mommy. I just can't. She's a little girl. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And 2 murder weapons.
Hinde, Safi's comment was actually had content while your message was just mommy. And when it's just that, what else is there for me to comment on?
And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case.
Naturally. I'm still trying to find, like, a good, like, balance with her voice. Daughter Von Karma. Princess Von Karma. Doing good. Got an internship for the next year to make funny pictures of bones in a hospital for a few months. Oh, fuck yeah. This is going from bad to worse. Because of the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there?
That is true. That is quite true. Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. Deal or no deal?
That's the wrong thing, whatever. Plead not guilty. If we plead justified self-defense, we'd basically be confessing to murder. No, that's manslaughter. That's different. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. No. Oh, maybe a little bit by people that don't have, by people that think that self-defense is murder. Man's laughter? What? I can't let that happen. Your Honor?
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective?
Yes, sir.
Present a final portion of your testimony, the final strike.
Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are run by... Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Ugh. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood.
That's a bullet hole, isn't there? 2 shots fired. Initially, hold on, there was a shot fired from Dr. Gray to Maya. Wow. The judge is a subby bottom. Yep.
As you can see, it's covered in blood.
The jacket shot first! No, Sappy!
The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So, this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fake to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. All right, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could the situation get any worse? Huh, what's wrong? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name, it's disturbing.
Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence.
Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier?
You're kinda scary today, you know, pal. Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. All right, just please stop glaring at me like that.
We're on the warpath apparently. Phoenix is having a time. So one thing I like about this game, and this actually includes bits of Turnabout Big Top, funnily enough, is that Phoenix Wright has his own personality, and it's developing, and it has flaws. It's fun. So stay tuned, stick around. I'm gonna run those ads right now because I don't want to wait those 5 seconds. They're gonna pass anyway, aren't they? Yep, there we go. By the way, if you enjoyed this channel, please consider subscribing. I mean, I should probably say that when there's no ads, but you know, hee hee. Gosh, this game is just fantastic. I love this game so much. What do you guys think about the new schedule, by the way? The idea of starting at 6 p.m., which is like 2 hours earlier. This is noon Eastern time and 9 a.m. No, is that? Yeah, 9 a.m. Pacific time. I think it actually like works out for me quite a bit. Yeah. Other way around? It's not. It starts not. No. Other way. No, 9 a.m. Pacific time. 12 noon Eastern time. 6 p.m. my time. I set those things. But yeah, you like it? Good. I feel like it's nice. It gives more time for like it gives things more time to breathe, I feel. Yes, I did see your thing about Balatro getting an 18+ rating in Europe. I actually talked about it with Foxy, and we were kind of puzzled about it. But what I can think of is maybe that it kind of like normalizes a like poker environment to children potentially, which is why they keep it 18+. But yeah, it's a bit drastic and a bit silly. Even though there's no actual like money involved, it does have a gambling theme because of poker. But it's funny. Luigi taught you to play poker on the DS. Luigi did that. Damn, that Luigi can do so many things. Depends on how long you stream for. I don't want to miss a stream because I'm at work. So the idea is that I stick around for 5 to 6 hours instead of 3 to 4. So they're longer streams, but they're just a little bit less frequent. So the idea is that I'm not going to be streaming on Fridays. And that way, Foxy and I have a little like evening for ourselves to like have some time to like just kind of like time for ourselves to hang out, to watch a movie, to play video games for ourselves, you know? Gives me some extra time to also work on my thesis. I think it clears up some time on my schedule and like allows me to dedicate some more time to certain streams. Yeah, that's been a lot of fun actually, the 6-hour streams. But yeah. Anyways, we continue.
This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime.
Maya's costume?
Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her.
Maya. She's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else?
As you can see, it's covered in blood.
There's blood on the costume.
Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Well...
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on.
Yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct.
Grr, now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, then what should I do? Nuh-uh. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. You just have to look harder.
Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Looks like my time is up, so how about the costume? Your Honor? Actually, there's something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What? What are you talking about, pal? Where's this problem you're talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this evidence is this. A fucking bullet hole. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around with the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder.
It looks like I found a hole. The hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion that you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. A Belusi. Oh my god.
Order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sure.
Her poses are actually like pretty much like one-to-one with Manfred von Karma. Isn't that interesting? Is she actually smiling? Like this too. This is not one-to-one, but it is a smile while waving her little finger, just like Von Karma did. What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree it's a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way!
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sure.
The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back?
Ah, you're right. It seems you're correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
All right, the wind seems to be shifting. Ha! What is with that? Are you finished yet? Laugh. Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma?
It seems that that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Gah! Now that you... Why, that's right.
Which means that the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No!
Well, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
How so?
Ah! Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah! Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
That's gonna suck.
During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
What do you mean by too close, so he missed? The closer someone is, the bigger of a target they are. I mean, a step to the right is also, like, makes them go out of the way faster, but it's still a lot more surface level. I don't know. That seems weird.
So the defendant that picked up the opening took the victim's gun and ended it.
That's weird.
The scenario you have put together does make sense.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Wright.
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
Your Honor, the accused had a sick-ass fight scene before killing the victim. Yeah.
During the shadowing, the defendant saw the chance to stab the victim in the chest.
I'm gonna take a look at the stuff. So we got the stab was already made. No, we don't know which one was first, the shot or the blood splatter. They're both just on the same clothing. The murder weapon, small fruit knife, belongs to the phase. Bears Maya's fingerprints. Was Gray's 2 shots fired? Bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Black key, an old steel key. The green jewel is set in the center of the key's grip. Oh, they've reorganized my evidence a bit. Oh, this is gonna be a thing. Okay. So basically, what I'm guessing that the game's gonna go for is that, right now, according to the scenario, there was a stab first. The victim could barely move, and thus had to shoot from the ground. But if they wanted to shoot at the person and hit them through their clothing, which they did, he had to shoot up. But it went through the folding screen as well. So I believe there's the contradiction. Anyway. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant, and in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of a channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendants could have easily been a match for the doctor.
I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean channeling technique.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue the testimony. Yes.
The folding screen is the culprit! Oh my god.
Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sure.
So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad.
How badly hurt would you say he was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah! I'm sorry. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun.
Where in the world did that pistol come from?
It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day.
But a handgun?
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Wait, was he about to kill the medium? No, that would have killed Maya. Oh God. That's not sus at all. Hi Dante, how you doing? Hope you're doing lovely. Oh, pardon. La la la. Been a long while. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing lovely. Gosh. Yeah, no. Let's see. Last time you were here, Oh gosh, that was before my transition. Oh my god. Hi, how you been? Yeah, I changed quite a bit. I changed quite a bit. Yeah. You've been following since like January 2021 for as far as I can tell. And your last message in here since today was in February of 2023, which is pretty much a month before I came out as trans. Yeah, welcome back, Dante. I hope you're doing lovely. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Yeah, wow, exactly. Yeah, no, I've changed a little bit. Let me for funsies. Hold on. Let's do a quick Hi. Woo. Things have changed a bit. Hi. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Dante. Good, good. We like to see it. Hi! Kind of had a bit of a lag moment. Oh no! Hi! I hope you're doing lovely. Yeah. No, quite a lot happened. Quite a lot happened. Yeah, we're actually working on a new avatar because like the one we have right now is like it's all nice and cartoony. And I like it, but I'm looking into getting something a bit more mature. I accidentally bumped the controller into the pop filter, but hey. All right. I'm gonna poof. Yeah, this game is fantastic. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Also, hello Fatal, hello Kerbal, how's it going everybody? Hope you're doing lovely. No backseating at the moment. I mean, I know this game pretty well. And you know, when there's something I don't remember fully, I still like to like figure things out myself, but we're definitely getting through this pretty quickly. You can consider this pretty much a live dub of the game because I love like voicing all the characters. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Again, you play this so you kind of know the first two cases here. Oh yeah, no, they're great. The defendant then picked up the opening and took the victim's gun and then ended it. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire. God damn it, everything is kind of like disconnecting right now. Hold on. Okay, that's still running. Sammy's still connected. Hold on. There. The two cases after pain. Okay, we're playing the second game, by the way, right now. The second of the trilogy. Is that all still connected? I think. Yeah, BB is probably gonna have a moment of dropping out. Okay, it seems other than that, everything's pretty much stable, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Dante, that's a little quick and close. That's a little bit too familiar. Yeah, too familiar behavior. I'm sorry, Dante. I know you. I don't know you like that. Even me? I wonder. Now, do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. This testimony certainly makes us look very bad. There's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Let's see. Stabbed to the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. I find it weird because of this. No, that's not it. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are the evidence in the statement now related?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
Okay, let's have a quick think about this. The victim, while the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. That seems silly, first of all. We don't even know where to stabbed in the chest and shot at point blank. Hi, silly Fennec. Hope you're doing lovely. Let's see. We can already inspect the purple robe. There you go. There's your bullet hole. Do you see anything weird about this? I mean, it's going through the sleeve. I mean, did he really miss if it went through the sleeve? I'm gonna save. There's different ways to do this. Dante, please. That's backseating. Please. I see you. I see exactly what you're doing. Please. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
What do you mean?
This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? Hey, that's right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I wasn't even thinking right. The fact was that they're like, okay, but like for earlier, the judge smelled gunpowder. So that's what I thought it was point blank. But no, we can't see it. We can't see the burns of gunpowder. So that was not at point blank. Oh my gosh, yeah. I hadn't even thought of that.
Gunpowder burn?
This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume.
That's a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. Oh. Oh. That means he took the first shot. Did he take the first? He must have. He must have. Right? Hold on. Because if they were at a distance, they were both sitting on the floor. He would have shot her. Just barely missed, like with a shot going through the sleeve and then through the screen. Oh my gosh. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then when they were separated that he fired. How is that? Nuh-uh. As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well, then... That's right. So the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and him and herself. I'm gonna have some water. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took a shot.
What a nice time for hypotheticals.
There. That should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Shit. I don't remember. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Fatal? Flaw? Yo!
Very interesting. I would love to see what this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. It does, because, like, you know, generally they would be shooting directly at each other and not downwards. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that? A folding screen?
My hair is getting in front of my fucking face again. Hold on. It's very lovely hair. It's not great for face tracking.
A folding screen?
I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Ooh, where, what? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height at approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground.
Order! This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location, about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Like here? Because it can't be too close. She was standing here, near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground before, based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That is impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah! trust you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You...
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. Do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
It changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at that time?
Squatting all the way by the voting screen?
Exactly. I'm doing good, Dante. How's everybody doing in chat? Hope you're all doing lovely. Look at this diagram. Yeah, no, absolutely. The fact that she's getting away with whiplashes is pretty crazy. You good? Just chilling? Hell yeah. Nah, this has been a pretty chill stream. I've been having a lovely time. I imagine that a lot of you are also just vibing and having a good time, you know? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job.
Oof.
All right. With this, the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just thinks that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa has such a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Yeah, of all the things to inherit, why'd have to be the smarmy smile?
Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh? How is it all my fault?
You can start repairing your standing by first removing that three-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later.
Punishment?
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take as this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
Aww. I hope it goes well at work soon. These cases are so exciting, and it's sad to have to miss out bits. La la da 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 da. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me. I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, I guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sis's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that.
Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow!
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit back quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. I think some of y'all like to hear that. Witness your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. I didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Ah, yowza! Name? Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. My name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
No, let's all be one big happy family. Okay?
How has this girl not been charged with assault? Assault and battery. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Intimidation. No, she's been hit with the whip. No, she's hitting everybody with the whip. That's assault and battery.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
That's what she's not been charged. Oh, wait. Oh, she's not been charged because she's been intimidating everybody. Okay. Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be on that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture.
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
Okay, well, it's showing her from the back. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'll clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me! She's German, so she drives a diesel, no batteries there. I'm sorry to say, but our gasoline usage here in Europe is much better. Wait, is that... Hold on, is that like a specific joke that I don't know? Is there something I don't understand? Is there something that just went over my head? No batteries? Oh, no battery. Assault and battery. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber? Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on, we can't have the defense testify against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Confused boy. Waving finger. Ooh. Too much brain effort for such a terrible joke. I'm sorry. You're fine. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we heard this gunshot. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes. Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we listening to the defenses testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot just a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you just tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does it feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing, that was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
Oh. The judge is smiling rather openly. I take this as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? The judge is gay. Yay. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Are you sure it was the defendant Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into that room? I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murderer at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see...
Order, Miss Hart. You're here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. Wait, what? Aw, confused boy. Wait, what? Aw. Confused boy got a sub. Aw, thank you. You enjoyed the time here. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for the sub. That's so sweet.
I enjoy the time here.
Aw, and if you get a sub for yourself, it counts to the Plus program too, so thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you. Heck. Heck, 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 heck. That means a lot. Fuck. Witness, think back to that when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. Person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again. Yeah. You tried fixing a keyboard? Oh no! Did it go okay? By the way, again, thank you Confused Boy for the sub. To anybody else who is here, if you're enjoying the stream, consider subscribing. It gets you, just like Confused Boy, you get ad-free viewing and awesome emotes made by me for it. And also you get us one step closer to playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Yeah. Also, as you can see, there was like a little widget that went over the stream. We have a little daily goal to help with to help us towards rent. And yeah, if people want to help with that by gifting subs, that would be greatly appreciated. But also no pressure, of course, if you're not able to. Thank you. That's my spiel. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased it out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? There was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rick Given! Huh? What in the... Rick Given! You know, you reckon that's a given. Aw, confused boy! Thank you for the 5 gift subs! Thank you so much! Aw! Aw, heck! Oh, that's so kind. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Gosh dang it. With subs going to Sadarian Sensei, Gizmoarts, Winter VLR, Jacob Spencer, and Phoenix Affinity. Thank you so much. Heck. Gosh. You reckon? That's a given. I took a... Whoa, hold on. I took a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Rick Given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as wreck on Given and
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with the testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough. Seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do? If I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Nah. Wait a minute. Anything yet? But yeah, thank you so much, Confused Boy. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you to give 5 subs like that.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough!
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A liar is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia! Oh shit. Hold on. Pearl's 8. No! Right. Of course. Everybody say hi to Mia, channeled by 8-year-old Pearl Faye. Oh boy. Yeah, that clothing is a little too small for her, isn't it? I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But... Pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! I was murdered. What? Lana, at a time like this! Times like these are perfect for snapping up shots! She made 2 photos. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lana one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. Good night. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated...
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I will allow it.
Oh my gosh. Did the judge just literally tell us that he's rushing because he wants to go somewhere else? That's not a good sign for a fucking court, for a fucking... oh my gosh. For a court case. For a court session. Holy shit, what? Just like real life, for real, for real. Oh my god. Jeez.
Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him.
But BlueBirdBreeze is live on Twitch in 1 hour. We must reach a verdict now. I have to go watch my Twitchies.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person?
She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else?
I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Eh? Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect from a foolish fool such as you. If that was the case, then that would mean that my affair is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. And even knowing that, you still persist on being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Nice, tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. God damn it. That's kind of funny. You know what? The ads are coming up. I'm gonna just run them right now. There we go. La 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 la. And yeah, consider subscribing if you haven't yet. If you are enjoying my stuff and don't like ads. Oh! Well, cheese. Let's see, I have my nail file here. Hold on. There we go. That was cheese. A confused boy. That was cheese. I understand that you'd be confused. I'm filing my nails, by the way. There we go. Nice. And there. Perfect. Wasn't that great sub-exclusive content just right there? Gosh, I love filing my nails. La la la. La la la. Ba 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 da da da. You know, I want to say real quick. I should probably save this for when ads come back. La la la. La la la. I can't believe that Foxy's like falling asleep and sleeping through the entire stream pretty much. I hope she's having a wonderful snooze. Gosh. Today was a heck of a day. How does one file nails? What folder do they go into? Hey, but now that the ads are ending, I just want to say real quick that, gosh, how much of a blessing it is to have you all here, to have you all enjoying my babbling. In this case, my voice acting. I'm really glad that you are all here enjoying my stuff. It means the fucking world, you know? Thank you. Thank you for being here, for being such a wonderful community. Y'all kick ass. You have in your mind a scene when Lotta got hit by a whip from Francisca? Ooh. Yeah, those are Those are quite striking, aren't they? La la la. La da da. La la la. Bum. Da 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 dum. La la la. Interesting. All right, ads are over. Everybody doing good? Oh, what was the percentage for Kick-Ass? You are Kick-Ass. Aw, thank you. Oh, heck, fuck. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Hold it. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. Ah, there we go.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know it can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself.
And why have you not shown the other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma!
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes.
Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, you'll be held in contempt of court for being not fair. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Oh, dip damn. That's just... Oh. Huh. Well, fucking damn, I get... okay.
What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then.
This humble robo-bird with great, huge assets demands the prosecution be held in contempt for being a meanie bully pants.
So Hinde, how were the assets relevant? It's fine. I'm teasing. No further questions, Your Honor. The previous thing she's been repeating. It's true. It's true. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. I'm just giving Hinde a tough time.
Order, order, order! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
She's smiling.
I think you'd better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. What? That... Oh. Okay. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person?
She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
It's unbelievable that she can...
Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Who took that? Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. Oh, good night. Good night, Ice. I hope you have a good night. Night. I don't even have a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. Hi, Cyber. Hope you're doing lovely. And Ice, I know that you're going to bed, or at least it seems that way because it's good, GN, good night. But I hope you have a lovely time as well. Hope we're good.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Is there any way to prove? I can prove it. I can prove it.
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture, within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
So, you think you spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange? There's no bullet hole. Take that! Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
All right, this should do some major damage to your argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring the mood down, don't you?
Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Hi, Lyoko.
Tisk. Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that. Francisca von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
Icon, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you so much. Hoot. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Hoot.
She seems just as stuck up as the other Von Karma. Oh yes, she is. No, she's his daughter, and yeah, definitely picked up a couple things from from him.
Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Oh, poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting there was none.
The judge is confused by the strange twists of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, all right?
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What? What?
Order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
Ow! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us.
Hey, witness!
What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you! You was the one who said it was the only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know,
if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on. You can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright.
I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true...
Mr. Wright, let's see what you've come up with.
I think that what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. Oh. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Oh. The key? Please take a good look at this.
Okay.
I've already seen it. Thank you.
And? What is the purpose of this item?
Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you are doing.
I think it's the court that should be sighing at you, Mr. Wright.
Gosh, that German accent is starting to bleed into other voices. It's so tough switching between them. Think it over. Okay. It has to be the key. Right? Let's see. We got nothing here. There's the folding screen there. You can't really see anything. Lotta gave the entire place a good look. I think it has to be the key. What if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those okay. I guess Maya had left the room? Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove it. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face and while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that the murder until the time of arrest. From the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant left the room.
Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's a channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? It looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah! Well, ain't that a kick? How come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No!
It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Damn. Hello, my lovey. What's up? Of course I can get you some water. You have a good sleep. Okay. I'll move this back.
Thank goodness. Just in time to watch my Twitchies. BlueBirdBreeze is about to go live. I'm glad this case ended just before.
Wow, that was you, Pearly? Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt... yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. Aw, I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. All right, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? Huh? A ticket?
Poor thing, so sheltered. What a time that was, my god. I love you. Mwah. I mean, I haven't seen it anywhere, but... Hold on. I thought I did catch a glimpse of it. Oh, yeah. You okay? Kind of feels like you're catching up on some rest now that your stomach is calming down. I did not see Let's see. My phone is in my purse. That's cheese in my ass. Thank you, Kashri. Always good with the cheese. Let's see. Let's give it a call. Ghostbusters. There we go. We found the girlfriend's phone. Oh, I didn't take my medication today. Hey, I gotta take my estrogen. Oh, I'm taking it late today, but I do gotta take it. Gotta take it once per day, and tomorrow I'll take it in the late afternoon again. In the meantime, it's super quiet in the game. Oh my god.
Yo, Breezy Keezy, splash your soul with water magic. Stay fabulous. Water wave sparkles.
Water wave sparkles. Let's see. That's that. Where's my little cutter? There it is. My little pill cutter. Why is she assaulting everyone? I like that. Like, goddamn. Yeah, I like Von Karma a lot. She's very fun. And Manfred Von Karma was a really good villain last time as well. There we go. Got one of these. And then I'm gonna... There we go. What's up, Dante? You look hesitant. There we go. Oh, I'm running out of syrup. Heck. What will I do then? There we go. The case was lovely. Yeah, we got through it pretty neatly. There we go. Not made it to the end yet. We made it to the end of the first day. So there we go. Yeah. All right, time to take my HRT. There we go. Okay, that's the T blocker. Now the estrogen. You just left not to cause more trouble here. Oh, Dante. You silly goober. I was just setting boundaries. That's okay. When I set a boundary, that doesn't mean I'm immediately angry with you. There we go. There.
Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
that was a little phoned in. There we go. Also took my vitamin D supplements. We love them. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway.
I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man.
She definitely didn't.
Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person.
Yes, Pearls.
Oh, I see.
I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. So, what do you think of seeing your first trial of a murder case? Which...
I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before.
Oh.
And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless.
Well, Maya's already naturally short, so...
And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes.
Roughly? Oh, she means Francisca.
She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I want to miss tomorrow's trial for the world.
Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer. Well, hold on. hold on. A prosecutor is a lawyer. It's a prosecuting attorney. A prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's how that works. God damn it, Phoenix, that's a fucking lie. I mean, that is the experience he's been having. Oh, okay, bye. Bye, Dante. You take yours in about 3.5 hours? Heck yeah.
That's terrible. But she's a really good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right?
There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually.
He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth?
That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore.
Huh?
He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Of course, Hinde, yes. It's just really funny that like Phoenix is like, all prosecutors are the fucking same. Like, oh, hi, Sammy. That means my internet just had a silly goober. My model software is probably gonna do the same. Yep, I knew it. Fucking knew it. Hey, reconnect. Come on. There we go. That's good. La da 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 dum da ba da dum. But yeah, it's really funny, and that's kind of the interesting thing of this game. Yeah, apparently Edgeworth is dead, according to Phoenix. Phoenix seems to be a bit of an unreliable narrator when it comes to certain things. Phoenix is a flawed character, and I really like that about the second game, actually. By the way,
Yes, what is it?
you wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you?
Why are you asking me?
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick it up? I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened?
What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything.
She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Oh. Oh, fuck.
Ah! I guess you can see through my lie, huh?
Yeah, clearly.
I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick?
But she's not telling us. And I don't think we have the proof for it. Let's go inside. Hi, Indigo. You're still early on this case? No, this is the second day. We just did we just went through the whole first day of court. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today. But I guess it's already over. Also, it's worth noting that days of investigation and days of court are definitely longer in this game. They're a good size longer. They're pretty chunky. And that's also because they like rebalanced it. So now it's going to be 2 days of court and 2 days investigation rather than 3 days, which the first game did. Because it's just they decided to like rebalance it, and it's pretty good. Without Rise of the Ashes, the first game was pretty short. Yeah. Oh, it wasn't just like shortness, because of course this is rebalancing it. These are less days of court and less days of investigation, but they're longer. They're both meatier, which is nice. I'm pretty sure like the length of the length of the games like organically like went up as they got like as the writing became a bit more like intricate throughout the games. Because I remember Shutakumi was surprised by how short the first game was when they were gonna put it on DS, and that's why they added Rise of the Ashes. Anyways, channeling chamber. Looks like Morgan's here. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture. Oh, hi. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh. Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at... Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, and as I had to watch over the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand? And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Uh-huh. Lowly. And you feel so bad. So guilty that you have to do a duty of, like, the master or whatever. You know that you never played past the first game? You had to have just watched a long play of them, or a let's play of them from long ago. Yeah, that's fair. These games are really nice, but also, like, they're mainly story focused, so, like... Yeah, I can definitely understand the decision for many people to just watch a playthrough instead of playing it. Da da da. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. And you said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did. However, that is all that occurred. Ah, I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end. Good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? After red, white, and blue, your nerves got the better of you? I see. Red, white, blue. That was a fun one. So, do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder. Of course, however. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Mr. Wright! Yes. Oh, wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They have to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry. I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? She's your daughter, part of the branch family. Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. She did not she didn't fail. No, that was DL6. She didn't fail to channel a spirit. I don't believe she will return to this village, in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Karain village. And? Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid... I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Oh. Oh, wait. I'm smelling two motives. Yeah. This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once! I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. What is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. Oh. Oh, look at her. Holy shit. Nope, I'm going. Bye-bye. See you later. Even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Wow. Even though today is gorgeous, it's raining inside my heart. What a poetic little goober. It's a really old urn. There are the ashes of a person long dead inside. Looks like something with a long history. Not interesting to me. Okay. The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It's like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Oh? Take that! Bomb! You got an idea. Share it with the class. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
But what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How's that sound?
What? You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Take that! You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way?
Wow! You got it!
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry, not yet.
Man, oh man, alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I'm a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the Winding Way? Ooh, fuck. I don't think I can show anything. You were stabbing! You were stabbing. So?
I feel just a little better.
Oh.
You are a lawyer, but you're also still just a person after all.
Sorry, I'll get it right this time. We're gonna cancel out of that. Did you know that the Breezy Bluebird is an absolute adorable cutie pie? Oh heck, thank you. Was the box in the channeling room at the murder, in the channeling room at the murder time? Could there have been someone hiding inside? That is a really interesting theory. Maybe. It did just show up, so that is a little bit of a Chekhov's gun, isn't it? She's also a gorgeous woman. Oh my god, y'all. Y'all! You can't... Okay. To the detention center. Heck! Maya must still be in questioning. Dang it! Of course I'm taking the compliments, but thank you! Ah! You bought your brother a PS5 for Christmas and you found out you could have gotten it cheaper on Sony's website. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority right now. Okay, we're gonna go to Korean Village. Meditation room? Back to the channeling chamber? There are 6 parts to the Korean sacred writings. To think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. How did you know? How are you... You were not present, were you? What do you think about this? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid my spiritual powers are not as strong as you might think. I really am terribly sorry. But this has nothing to do with your spiritual power. That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? That's a Korean knife, so I'm interested in that, but apparently... That is Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that the Heartland is a part of this country, right? Ugh. Do I take it back, but with them, but cheaper, or see if the shop will price match Sony's offer? You can always check. You can always ask. You can take it back if they don't accept it. There's definitely ways to go about it. Yeah, it is a bit close to Christmas, isn't it? Examine something more in the room. I could. I don't think there is anything else in the room, though. I can take a look. I mean, we could take a look at the screen again. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading, too. I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kurain. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask him why about it later. I guess it's an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflected surface. Some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. It's almost Christmas! The pet didn't work. Did it disconnect again? It did. Whoa, that's quick. My God. The blood. Let's take a look at the blood. This is where the medium sits, I presume. Oh. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. And the blood. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Yeah. There's a suspicious gap behind the folding screen. There is a little gap, isn't there? There's some empty space between the behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. There wasn't anyone back here at the time of the murder. Or that's what Lotta testified in court. I knew I should have taken a look. I can always count on Lotta to make things hard. No, guess there's nothing else to do, I think. Winding way? Excuse me? Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Oh. Dang it! I thought I had something! Suspiciously box-shaped. I getcha. I getcha. There is a chance of that. Sweet. Decorated with some beautiful flowers. I have no idea. Am I stuck? Am I a little stuck? Stuckity stuck. Oh gosh. I can't get any more evidence. And how can I prove what she was doing there? Hold on, I gotta prove what she was doing in the winding way. You're getting the eeps? You gonna do the eeps? Have a good eeps. I mean, maybe she was picking up the black key. I don't know. It's 11 o'clock though, so yeah, I'm also gonna go eeps.